Hi, everybody. I hope you're doing well tonight. I'm so happy to be here with you. So, it's been a week and a day since we last chatted, and I've done so much in those 8 days. Oh my gosh, I had so much fun. I can't wait to tell you about it. And of course, my nose itches now. I'm live. That was the sign for my nose to start itching. How are you all doing tonight? Please come in and say hello. Tell me where you're from if you're new. And if you're not new, just tell me what's going on in your world. This is the weekend before the 4th of July. Yes. So, since the 4th of July is on a Tuesday this year, I'm wondering, is everybody leaving this weekend? And are you having a long weekend? Or what are you doing? So, I am staying here because, as you know, I was just running around at an event, which we will talk more about because we're going to look at swaps from the event I was in and in St. George. So, as you're coming in, hello, everybody. Just want to say hi again. I am Lisa Harden. I am coming to you live from the Stamping Zoo in a beautiful Boise, Idaho. I am a Stampin' Up! Independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. One of the things that means is that I sell thousands of beautiful paper crafting products from Stampin' Up! Stampin' Up! Gives us uh, what was I going to say? For 35 years, Stampin' Up! Has given us high quality, uh, beautiful paper crafting supplies. And whatever that means to you, we've got it. Okay. Stamps, snips, die cuts, beautiful inks, and all sorts of things. So stay tuned and we will talk a little bit about how you can purchase products, how you can come to classes with the Stamping Zoo live and online. You can even come to a little, what do I want to say? A little bit of a shorter event called Coffee and a Card that I'm running this summer. And so we'll talk about all that. And hello, Denise. Very nice to see you from Washington. Hello, Lori, and thank you for sharing. Several of you have already shared. They remind me that if you would be so kind, if you are enjoying this, please share this video back to your social media sites. In return, I will put you in a drawing next week for a prize. And just so time doesn't get away from us, I have been very bad at doing the drawings the last couple of weeks. As you know, I've been very busy. You probably didn't know that behind the scenes, but I've been doing I created a lot of work for myself in the form of a team meeting, a couple of events, lots of designing. So I didn't have time to do the drawing. So I apologize. I really am going to try and I've put it on my calendar now to just get everything ready for it the night before Wednesday night. So, with that, the drawing is going to be a little bit different tonight. We are going to draw for two prizes. And so, if you have shared my last two videos, so from the last 2 weeks, if you've shared them, if you shared both of them, you are on the wheel twice. And if you were just able to share one of them, then you're on there once. Okay, I do my very best. I have to comb through the comments and find your comment that says shared. I go through the comments like twice usually, but sometimes there are over 300 comments. So I really try. It's very important to me, and I thank you so much for sharing. So I just want you to know that's kind of a manual process. If your name is ever not there, um, and you think you've shared, then certainly you can tell me about it. But I am not leaving anybody off for on purpose. And nobody's ever said that. I just want you to know. I try and do a really good job. I wish there was a search function where you could just search the word shared, but you cannot. So when you share to your social media sites, what you need to do is come back into the comments and just write shared. That helps me grab your name for the next drawing. Okay. So, well, thank you. Oh, Lori, I think you're talking to me. Thank you for all I do. You're welcome. Thank you for all you do. You show up almost every week and you're always really supportive and tell me you like the projects and that I'm beautiful. No, maybe you don't say that, but I know you're thinking it. Boy, if you are, some weeks are better than others. And hello, Kathy Sheely. Kathy Sheely, I hope you're doing well. I didn't get you called this weekend. I'm going to call you though. I'm going to call you this weekend. So if you're not at home, then I'm just giving you the heads up. And hello, Deborah. If I didn't catch you already, and there's Corinne. Very nice to see you. Where is Jean Shoot? Jean Shoot is always, well, she's usually 9 times out of 10, the first person to comment. So everybody, when she comes on, I don't know, we should play a trick on her, but I don't know what the trick would be. Hello, Laura. Hello, Donna. Very nice to see you. Kathy Sanford. Hello. And so tonight we are not going to be crafting, but we are going to be looking at tons of things that will be inspiration for you. So just to back up tiny bit, let's see. I left last week on Thursday morning. So I saw you last Wednesday night. We were talking about the fact that I had to get up at 3:40 on Thursday morning. I did so. I did get myself out. I even drove myself to the airport. Got there, everything was fine. And I got to St. George, Utah, probably 11 o'clock in the morning. And I was trying to find an Uber. And the Uber came up, the app came up. First of all, it's a regional airport. It had 3 little doors. It was super cute. I come from a small town that doesn't even have an airport. Well, they have a private airport, but we're not big time. Okay. Emmett is not big time. So I know small town, but it was really small. Hello, Heather. Hey, nice to see you. Long time no see. So yeah, so we went into the regional, I went into the regional airport, and then I pulled the app up and it said that to go to the hotel it was a hundred, what did it say? I think it said $130 or something. I don't know, something crazy. And I wasn't gonna pay it. There's Jean. Hello, Jean. And so anyway, then I was like, I put a call out to my demonstrators, and a few people were like, I can come get you. And then I was like, you know what? I'm just going to go outside and see who's driving around. Does that make sense? Go and find a stranger to give me a ride out in the desert in a town I've never been to. Anyway, I did find a guy. He was perfectly fine. Obviously, I got there. He was so nice. And I think he was an Uber driver, but he said that his last fare had canceled on him. So he gave me a reasonable, fair ride. And then I asked him if he would come get me. I had to leave it on Sunday about the same time. I left on Sunday. I left from the hotel at 5 o'clock. And I said, so would you want to come get me? And you know what happened? I texted him the night before, and he texted back that his wife would be there to get me because he was sick. And can you believe that? She came to get me. So it was very nice. Anyway, nice people, right? You always meet nice people. All right. And everything in between was nothing but nice people. So fun. The event was put on by Rhonda Wade. And you know, she is my business coach. She's not my, she has a lot of customers. I'm not like her only customer, okay? But you know, I've been in Rhonda's business coach group for a long time, probably 2.5 or so years. So it was fantastic. It was 30-ish, 40-ish, probably 40 demonstrators, other demonstrators, most were business minded. And so we had lots of good conversation about our businesses, business ideas, and we had a lot of fun and we laughed a lot. And guess what? We made cards and we did a swap, which is what we're going to look at tonight. Okay. So this is how I broke it down. I love doing it this way because this is the annual catalog, right? So if you see something that you like, of course, you can scoot on over to thestampingzoo.com and you can order it immediately. And then you'll know what page it's on in the catalog if you need to mark it for your future shopping list and everything else. Hello, Jan. Lovely to see you too. Thank you so much. Hello, Ethel. Ethel says, hi, everybody. And so, anyway, Jean was at a local event or event at her local library. That's nice. Supporting the library. Good job. Okay, so I think without further ado, we are going to grab the desk view and let's get to it. There we go. That always looks better, doesn't it? Okay, so you also are probably aware that Stampin' Up's Creativity Now event was on Saturday, and we were really lucky that Terry, another demo, had done all of this work to get everything organized so that we could watch it in the convention room. And so here are two of the swaps. This is from Lisa. You'll know a lot of these names, okay? This is from Lisa Miltakis, and I think she did a beautiful job. And so these two cards, you guys, somebody's going to have to remind me, what was the bundle that we used for Creativity Now? I was dumb. I didn't get it. So now I have to wait until the holiday catalog. It's so pretty. Dumb, Lisa. You would think I would learn my lesson. And then she's used that great embossing folder, one of the embossing folder basics, which they're available right now, okay? And then this one, who is this from? Karen Hicks. And then look what she did, all in Misty Moonlight, and then a little bit of linen. And I think these are those, well, I don't remember what they're called. Welcome in, Cottage Inn, something like that. Beautiful. Yes, everybody, well, I believe everybody was having a good time. I was having a fantastic time. The first, let's see, so Thursday we got there, and of course you can ask me any questions that you have about it. Thursday we got there. We stayed at a really nice Courtyard by Marriott. As I've told you before, I am Courtyard by Marriott people. I stay in a Courtyard by Marriott if I can find one. I just know the routine. I know the Starbucks food. I like it. So anyway, luckily it was a Courtyard by Marriott, and we had a nice dinner there the first night, caught up with everyone and met people. I traveled by myself, and so I didn't know the majority of the people, but I knew them when I left. And then Friday, we got together in the convention center in the morning. We did some swaps at lunch. Rhonda had a great class put together for us in the morning. I did zero projects because I was flapping my lips. I was talking. I was running around. I think I actually got quite a few steps in that day because I wanted to meet everybody. So I was a horrible student. I got nothing done. And now I know how people can do none of the projects at my classes because it's super fun to just run around and talk to people, right? That's important. It's okay because I made up for it later. Like the next day, I did a lot of stamping. I did the projects that I hadn't gotten to. I stayed up late on Friday night finishing my swaps because, it would have been too organized to get them finished. And anyway, it was just kind of fun, I just hung out. What can I say? Okay, let's go over before I get too enthralled in these swaps. I can't wait to show them to you. Plus, I've only looked at them a couple of times, so I need to look closer. Let's pop over and let's have a couple of drawings. I'm going to share my screen. Here we go. Oh, wait until you see all these names. Look at them. You will notice some of you are on there a couple of times, right? So I'm going to do two drawings because these names are from two of my Thursday lives. And I'm going to give the first person a choice of two stamp sets, Kite Delight, which has been slightly used, but not very much. And this really great Rainbow of Happiness. So that's the first prize. Okay, then the second prize is going to be one of my favorite packs of current embellishments, Tinsel Gems 3-pack. They have Misty Moonlight, Fresh Freesia, and Lost Lagoon. You will love these if you do not already have them. And if you already have them, you're going to want to use a second pack. So here's the first winner of Choice of Stamp Set. Okay. And if you live in Canada or another country, well, we're not going to have to worry about that. Oh my gosh. He's down to the wire. And it is Mary Ellen. Mary Ellen might not be with us tonight because if I recall, she is going to visit her daughter. I was seeing what day it was. I think she's in transit to go see her daughter on the West Coast. So I'll let her have choice of those. Okay. So congrats, Mary Ellen, if you're catching up on this. And then let's do the second drawing for our embellishments. Who do we have? Another one like right on the line. We have Jan. Okay, Jan, I know you're on there. So congrats, ladies. I appreciate you so much. I appreciate all of you. You know that. Well, if you don't know that, I'm telling you right now. I appreciate all of you so much for sharing and for all of your great comments. Okay, so thank you so much. Yeah, Nick, no whammies. That's a different game. Okay. Oh, there's Mary Ellen. Mary Ellen, are you in Montana or I don't know if you mentioned where you were going, so I don't want to mention it in case your fans are stalking you. All right, so let's start here. This is our beautiful annual catalog. Went live in May. And just know that if you don't have a catalog and you would like one, please just head on over to thestampingzoo.com. And there's a catalog request form there. You can put it in as long as you live in the United States. I'll be so happy to send you one. Okay, so let's get started here. Where is our first swap? It's on page 14 and 15 using the Bright and Beautiful. I'll do my best to show these pages off. Yes, there we go. And then here is a gorgeous card. And I'm going to try and make sure that the glare isn't too much. But this is Tamara Davis. Super nice person. Okay, I shouldn't even start saying that because everybody was nice. There wasn't like one person where I was like, no thanks. And I can be picky that way. Oh, you're in Nevada. Okay, good. You're in Nevada now. Okay, then this one is great. It's with the seasonal branches on page 21. I have used this one. I actually made samples for in color cards. This is what I used. And this is, see, this is why I don't like to take this out. This is Cindy Lake, and she was a very nice person. Here I go again with that. Hello, Cindy Howard. And so look how cute this is with the seasonal branches. And she's used some more of that paper from Cottage Inn, or correct me if I'm wrong in there. Another one of the embossing basics folders. This is why you need the embossing basics folders. And she did great coloring on that bird. I love it. 3 or 4 different colors of our blue. And then of course she really decorated the inside as well. And that is not the circle punch. This is a larger, it's probably the stylish shape circle because you can see that the edge is finished with some stitching. Hello, Joan. Thank you very much for joining us. All right. Next one is, I had a hard time picturing where this was from. It's on page 41. This is the second set we have that's like this, where we have all of these sentiments and then we have something to cut out, a die to cut out each of the sentiments. And so this is called the Wonderful Thoughts bundle. We do have another stamp set like this. That's Lisa Curcio's $1 Million Stamp Set, right? And we liked it so much. And so this is from Barb. Yeah, Barb Gonzalez. Really gracious, nice person. I am going to take this one out because it's a fun fold that shows off the beautiful paper. She also used the radiating stitched dies from the online exclusives and the contour, color and contour. So see, isn't this fun? Oh, it's like a little storybook. And then this is all glued together. So it's kind of like it's bound. And this is from a different sentiment set, but it fits perfectly on there. And then you have another little area to write and lots of Wink of Stella. Nice job, Barb. Beautiful. All right. Let's see here. Are you liking these? Okay, this is from Carol Hickman. I had wanted to meet Carol Hickman for a while because she organized swaps for Rhonda's group for a long time. So I knew just of her. I communicated with her. And isn't this cute? I love the colors. She used some Lost Lagoon with pecan pie and lemon lolly. I would say that is a perfect trio. I love it. Yes, Jean, I love Barb's Fold too. We're going to have to make a card like that, don't you think? Yeah. Okay. So Carol Hickman. Let's see. I kind of think she stamped something cute inside. She did. Isn't that nice? More of the color. And then look at the cake. I love the cake that's in this set. It's just, it's what a chicken would have for a cake. It's not too tall because, you know, they're not. It's probably got filled with birdseed. And she used lots of cool things on her cards. So I love it. It's perfect. In fact, I want to say these are Pool Party, but they're coming off as Lost Lagoon. They might be an embellishment I'm not familiar with, but is that true? I think I'm familiar with all the embellishments. Then this is Yours Truly. This was the first set of swaps where I didn't use the llama because I didn't want to be a one-trick pony, right? I didn't want to be a one-trick llama this year. And so I used Hey Chuck. And then inside, I just used the You Rule the Roost. But this was, had all the pieces and parts done so that when I got to St. George, I just had to adhere everything. So, yeah, it was fine. Hello, Kathy Walton. How are you doing? So anyway, Hey Chuck. Hey Chuck is on hold, is not orderable right now. Should be back in the week of July 3rd, next week. And so keep your eye on that. And if I'm having an email that goes out about that time, of course, I will mention it as well. Now, this is a really cute set. It's just big, bold sentiments, everyday thanks. And this was Rhonda's card. And I think it's really cool. She brought in some paper that I think is from Delightfully Eclectic. See how it's line ruled. That Delightfully Eclectic paper, by the way, if you haven't already gotten it, I'll show it in just a minute. But if you haven't already gotten it, now's the time because you can still get 15% off. And it's a $30 pack of paper, which I think is a very fair price for it. But if you can get 15% off, then get 15% off. And if you're on my team, you get 15% off plus your demonstrator discount. So please don't forget. Stock up. Okay, this is really nice. I'm perfect, obviously, for a teacher card. It could be a lot of things. I don't know. It could be for a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. And this is a standalone stamp set, if I didn't already say that, and it's for kind of first responders. Okay. Whoops, here we go. Now, this was a bundle that I used the first month of my In Color Club, and I really, really like it. It's very versatile. It's full of sentiments, and then has some greenery, flowers, things like that. But the dies are very cool. They're stackable. And let's see, who is this? Janice has done a beautiful job of showing off all the different layers that you can create with, this is the Timeless Arrangements bundle. And I'm wondering if this is the sketched plaid stamp. It looks a little too perfect. It might be some designer series paper. But any case, it's really pretty. And I like all the subtle colors that she used. Yeah, she probably did. It's like a lemon lolly base. I'm looking over at my colors here. So very nice. Your kindness means everything to me. And that is a wonderful set, as I said. And if you're in my In Color Club, you saw me make 4 cards with this. So See, we didn't go very far, did we? We got a page. We went a page, and then remember we were making a really cute card with this a couple of weeks ago, and I love it. It's so cute. This is Dawn Bourgette, okay, and it's kind of looks like her, like um she's kind of little and cute, smiley, very smiley and happy. And this card looks like her. So I love how she's put a little bit of linen thread on it. I think that's great. And also the flowers with the pearls are perfect. So super cute. And I don't really need to talk you into the stamp set anymore because if you weren't talked into it when I made those gift card holders with it, I don't know what else I can do. Sing and dance? No, you don't want me to see me do either. Oh, good, Kathy. You said your son and his wife got chickens, so you need the chicken sets. You just really do. Now look at this one. It's so cool, and I think this is okay. It's Dana Miller. She taught us the coolest project. I can't wait to show you in turn. And she made a beautiful card. Look at this beautiful card. So she used some pieces and parts, and she was nice enough to let us know where they came from. The sentiment and the rainbow, of course, are from this Just My Typeset. And then these clouds are really nice clouds, and they're from the Give It a Whirl dies. And then let's see here. What else, Dana? Oh, the sunshine die is from Cheerful Daisies. It is. Oh, yeah, it is. Clever. And that little face is from Taco Fiesta. So she just like was picking and choosing from what she had. I love that. And it's a super cute card. So it just makes you happy, doesn't it? It is, what color is this? I bet this background is Azure Afternoon. Yeah. So just in case you're wondering, like, what makes a super happy background? Azure Afternoon. Isn't that adorable? Yeah, nice job, Dana. So those are a lot of things you can do with this one little, again, another little standalone stamp set. And then this one, super pretty. This is the Courage and Faith. It's on page 72. Has some Bible verses and then some decorative greenery. And this is Lana Raptopoulos. Raptopoulos. I will show that to you. I think that's, excuse me, Lana, if that's not right. And let's see how this opens. Oh, how nice. So very pretty. She's got this lined up perfectly and has distressed the edges a little bit and then just opens up. You can write in there and some more of that beautiful cottage in paper. Also on sale, 15%. I don't think the papers are unavailable right now. So Leslie, you're a big Haycheck fan. I love that. I'm glad to know that. Okay. So we go forward a little bit. Now this is such a cute card. Very eye-catching, is it not? And the lady who did it was the one who organized the Creativity Now event. And she was just a doll. So her name is Terry Bremagen. I hope that's how I say your name right, Terry. And it's on page 80. Okay. You've got a pizza by heart. We were doing this to her every time. I'm sure she was sick of it, but we were doing it. And this is a book binding fold. Oh, you're supremely awesome. And then like this little floor, that's a stamp right here. See? And so she's made, I love that. And I love the font of this. It's fun. So anyway, and she cut this man out, which he's not tiny, but we had 40, she probably made 35 to 40 swaps. So that was really nice. And then she used that die. It's like curvy circle or something. Anyway, doesn't it look just like a pizza pie? So good job, Terry. Perfect. It screams Italian pizzeria. And she cut out this pizza too. My gosh. And she was not making hers late at night like I was. Mine got made though. They were kind of screaming in hot off the press, but they got made. Okay, so this is great because I don't have a lot of interest in having this stamp set. Let me raise this a little bit. Oh, that looks weird. Lower it. You know, the lighting's weird. So thank you for sharing, Kathy. So anyway, I don't have any interest in creating with this. However, I love to have samples. So this is a really good reason why we do swaps, right? Because not everybody is inspired by every single stamp set, but we can all share through our swaps. Okay, it's gorgeous, very nice. Jane Stull, and Jane lives in Alabama, and she did a really great job here. Let's see if anything's inside it or if it opens. Yeah, it opens a little um, asymmetrical here. Very neat. She's made one of the planets. And then, of course, this is like the best sentiment. If I had a star for every time you brightened my day, I'd have an entire galaxy. So super cute. She's used some sequins, which you really can't get enough of. And this is the suite that has holographic paper. So there's a special tack of paper that's probably not 15% off. It's a specialty paper that is, let me see, it's called the Holographic Trio. It's on page 127. And so they've used, if you have this suite or have this bundle, you should probably get that paper because it's kind of fantastic. Okay, now this surprised me. This is this one and this bundle and the daisy. I guess this is a suite. Inked Botanicals and the Fresh as a Daisy. I got the most swaps from. This it's not that it surprised me because I dislike it. Um, I just when I look at that stamp set, I don't think it's that like I guess I like things that are a little more substantial. But the cards then wowed me, and the paper I love, and the ribbon love. So let's take a look at these. Oh, of course, beautiful. This is Bonnie Alexander. Yep, and beautiful. And she's like popped up one of the corners here. So, and then that's uh, a really cool thing that you can do with designer series papers. I love that layout. Then here's lots of love and Joey Hartman. Okay. And so she's used a lot of cool colors as well. A little petal pink. I think this is sweet sorbet. No, it's probably calypso coral. And I like the hearts in there. Those come from somewhere else. I don't remember right now where those come from. I'm sure one of you will know it. I know, Roz. I love the DSP too. And yes, like Roz said, here's a perfect example for getting the space set. Just 5 grandkids who love learning about space. Why don't you want to encourage that, right? So that's a cool thing we can do with our paper crafting is we can really tailor things to specific people in our lives. Okay, this is beautiful as well. She used some of the paper from the online exclusive Irresistible Blooms, I believe it was called. So mix and match your products, fits right in, doesn't it? And this is Michelle Litweiler, and she worked with Rhonda. She was one of the 2 helpers that came and helped with the event. She did a fantastic job. Very, very helpful. Now this is maybe the same stamp and maybe the same ink, but look how different they look, right? So this is probably some of the brilliance of this stamp set is its versatility. There's that Lost Lagoon ribbon. I like it. I like the width of it, the weight of it, and of course the color. So this is Just a Note, and this is Mindy Gray. Get her little signature thing. I like it. And then here's one. This person traveled the furthest. This is Constance, I think. Well, her business name is Connie Bear. Okay. Constance Wirtz. And she actually, I will try her name, but she's from Germany. She told me that her name is Constanza. And I'm probably still, I don't quite have the German accent on it, but isn't that pretty? Constanza, because we were calling her Constance, and that's fine, but it's not Constanza. Anyway, she was really fun. In fact, she sat down with me when I got there and I was working on my swaps. She sat down with me. She gave me some dimensionals because I was out of white dimensionals and started working on my swaps with me. Really nice person. So, nice card. This is on vanilla. Let's see. I bet, well, it doesn't look like it looks like some of the backgrounds are vanilla and some are white. So again, completely versatile papers. Yes, I'm sure you have heard of some of these swappers. Yeah, they're demonstrators. And so anyway, it was really nice to meet Constanza, and she was super helpful. And this, she's used one of the punches. This bundle is a punch pack, has 2 punches and a stamp set, $60.25 US, and it's on page 95 if you are interested. I think that, well, we just saw all of the different cards, right? And then some, like the punches interlock. So there's 2 different shapes, but they interlock. Okay. And so look what you can do with the papers. That is stunning. Am I talking myself into this? I think I am. It was very nice of her to help me. And that's just how it goes. So I recommend going to a retreat like mine, maybe, or really any retreat. I recommend going to it because it's good for so many reasons. You you get refreshed in your soul. You get lots of new crafting ideas because you're crafting with lots of different people that you don't normally craft with, right? And it's just good. It's just what your soul needs. So you fill up your inspiration tank too. I know, Kathy. Do I need to show it to you one more time? Look at it. It's so pretty. I mean, the colors. Oh, so it's petal pink, calypso coral, crushed curry, lost lagoon, and pool party. I have to make something with all these papers because they're really pretty. Now here's something that I didn't really need to be talked into because I already had the paper and the sequins. And then really after I've seen people using the stamp set, I'm like, and the dyes are killer. And then I got these 2 swaps and I was like, all right, I give up. And I ordered it. This is Sonia Bernard. She was fun. I think she is in Sedona. Her husband came with her to the retreat. He was super nice. And, they were making a little extended trip. They were from the East. So, oh, this is a whatever. It's a different kind of card. It's a funfold. Isn't that pretty? And then this ribbon, or just a minute, we'll look up what it's called. It is, oh, I thought it was in this. Well, we'll look it up. Anyway, don't get your heart set on it for a few days because I think it's out until next week. This paper rocks my world. I did meet somebody, I don't remember who it was, that did not care for this paper. I tried to act like I wasn't stunned. Like, oh, okay, we all like something different. And I was like, are you crazy? No, I shouldn't say that. Are you kidding me? But that's why we have a beautiful catalog full of all sorts of things, is because not everybody's a Lisa. This is Hetty Jones. I think she's friends, or I think she came with Carol, both very smiley the whole time. And this is great. It has a lot of layers on it. It is bubble bath and moody mauve. Like, sell me. Preach it, girl. I love it. Ooh, and that's even, she embossed that in clear. So look at all the like layering. Let me see if I can grab it. There we go. Look at all the layering and the textures. This is one of the die cuts. Then she's got the ribbon on there. She has vellum. These are 2 of the die cuts. She did one of them in vellum and then stamped. Oh, and even stamped that kind of grungy looking. This stamp looks like a wire binding. And so nice job and a little bit of stamping back behind. I love that. Whoa, she stamped inside too. See, she stamped like Carol did. They put a mat in there. They're connected somehow. Where does she live? She doesn't live in the same place as Carol because she was visiting, but they're friends somehow. I can tell from the inside of their cards. Oh, look at that, Cindy. Then you were off and running once you got the paper. Okay, this is a really cute fun fold. We've made it, but it's been a while. And this is Deneen Rogowski. Rogowski. If I forget anybody's name, please remind me. I don't show any swaps without mentioning people. I love to show off these other demonstrators' work. So this is, and I don't know what it's called. When I made this card for you, though, I used some sort of so see, it stands like a little pyramid. It sounds like a table tent. Maybe that's called a table tent card. She's used a really cute set. It's $1 million sales achiever set for Sandy Rule. And this is called Coffee with Friends. And it's one of our sketch sets, page 105, pyramid card. Thank you, Roz. And so anyway, when I did it, I think I put some Velcro back here. And then this is brilliant. Like all she did was she put a little slit mark right there. And then that tucks in. Hello, why was I making it so difficult? And then she took the picnic blanket from So Refreshing, cut that out of a little gingham, did some beautiful coloring. And I don't remember. This is out of a die set, I think, this little hexagon. Anyway, I love this little grouping, right? She did like several little items right there. And it looks really cute. And then obviously folds flat. I like it. Oh, and also has the Fresh as a Daisy paper. Charming Daisies, I think it's called. I don't know why I don't have it memorized. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. It's right here. So I have worked with this a lot. This was one of the bundles at my retreat. This was one of the bundles in the pre-order, right? And it's just been, I think it's been nonstop popular. Hello, Carla. Very nice to see you. And I think Carla is working with fellow crafters, fellow family members this week. So Carla, I hope it's going well. Beautiful. This is like a really vibrant. She chose like a lot of the colors that's in the paper. Oh yeah, Kim Vogel. Okay. Super cute, Kim. I like it a lot. And that's probably Pretty Peacock. And maybe Copper Clay. I think that's what's in the paper. So she just mirrored what's in the paper, which is really nice. The die cuts from this bundle as well. This is really like a valuable, well, it has a lot of value in it. It has some sentiments, some images, then it has some die cuts that are separate from the images, and then it has a label die. So it's pretty good to have. It'd be like a really good one to start with if I was a brand new stamper or if I had just gotten a Stamp and Cut and Emboss machine. Those were the days. Look at this one. It's really, I love the white. It really makes everything pop. And this is Sharon McNeely. I wonder if she lives in St. George. No, she probably just put St. George 2023. Like that was the event. Now look at this one. This has a lot of color going on. This is the masterfully made paper, right? With the daisies. And she has used, it's a pack of shimmer paper. I actually have it sitting right here because I did a little designing myself. I think it's probably Fresh Freesia. Let's see. No, it is. Well, let's just look at them. It doesn't really matter. I'm sure that you guys will figure it out. This paper is called Soft Shimmer 12 by 12 paper, and I'm sort of in love with it. So look at that. Pretty Peacock, Lost Lagoon, Night of Navy, Now this, I guess this is Bubble Bath. Berry Burst. Oh, I used all that. You get, I believe you get one. Yeah, you get one 12 by 12 sheet of everything. Okay, and I have some little pieces down here. So look at it. Oh, it almost looks velvety. Of course, none of this sheds. It's all embedded in the finish of the paper. And then the back of it is really smooth, so you can attach it really easily. And you need it. Again, that's the soft shimmer paper. Well, hello, Pam. Pam, I haven't seen you for a while. Have you been on vacation? This is Sandy Hurst, okay? And let's take a look at this card. I think this is a center step fold, a faux center step fold. Yes, it is, because this is not all one piece. This is the step card I prefer because it's so much quicker than the real deal. I think though that this is supposed to be, yeah, this is supposed to be attached, but I bet something happened there. This is supposed to be attached. Should we attach it? I think we're going to. I'm going to do some doctoring on it. She also has embossed the little front piece, and so I am going to use tear and tape. Yes, ma'am, and had no internet. Oh, whoa, worth having while you were gone. I hope you had an excellent time. Cindy, I will put a link on my page or in this description right after this. I get them on Amazon and I love them. Okay, and they're really sturdy, and yeah, I love them because obviously you can keep the 12 by 12, but then it's easier to keep the scraps all together with that too. So I will post that. Okay, so watch for that. I'll just, like, after I get off of here, I'll just look it up. I'll put it right on the page, and then this needs to fold flat like that. There you go, little fella. Okay, little fella is good now. See that? And then in here, you can see all this. I know, isn't it fun, Laura? Believe me, when we got these, so I posted a picture of, I've never done a swap in person that large before. And so we all stood in the line, and then the first person started and they went down and they would trade. You would trade with them. And we just went in a big circle like that until we were all finished. It was so fun. It was fast. I was shocked at how fast that was. So it was an efficient way to do it. I'm glad that I know how to do that now, because I would have made that into a chore for an hour, I'm sure. I would have been way overthinking that. Okay, Sandy Hurst. That's who did this one with all these little pieces of cards. She made a faux step card for everyone. That's a lot. That's a lot of cutting. Okay, finally, this is very cool. Even though I think it has some garden green, and that's kind of like, we don't mention garden green here. Natalie Vogel. And let's see. Let me see if I'm right. I'm pretty sure. Garden green is, that color. It's 50th out of 50 on my list of favorite colors. Let me try and state it in a positive way. But you know what? When it works, it just works. So anyway, and in this case, it just works, right? And she's used the brushed brass butterflies. A little wild wheat with garden green goes perfect. Beautiful card. I love it. Okay, we have just a couple more. This one is delightfully eclectic. This is, sorry, let me take that off. Like, okay. I know. Yes, I feel very lucky that I was there and got the swaps and everything else. I'm going to take this out because it has a lot of really cool little bits and pieces. And this is Michelle Suit. And So it's like this pretty little cake, right? And then each piece opens. Congratulations, then some flowers. Then here's to beautiful beginnings and happily ever afters. So this is a gorgeous wedding cake. See that? And actually, let's see. I think you could do, nope, it only goes one way. That was smart. So then you can't do it wrong. Isn't that pretty? And it reads from bottom to top. Congratulations. Here's to beautiful beginnings and happily ever afters. I guess it would read fine the other way too, but I'm going to pretend that it reads like that on purpose. And then no inside to the card. Then this is the super cute part where you write in the back of it. And so this is just some of the paper in this pack of paper down here. It's on page 129, delightfully eclectic. You get 4 each of 12 double-sided sheets. So 24 different designs. And once you have that pack of paper, it's hard to not use that pack of paper because it not only has a ton of colors in it, but it has a ton of patterns that coordinate with the other products. So I think you'll like it. Oh, here's one. Beautiful. This is that masterfully made designer series paper up here. Cindy was saying took her a while. And then once she got it, she made 3 cards with it. So, and this is, I don't know where that happy birthday comes from, but it's pretty good. This is Karen Braxton, and it's really pretty. And then this paper back here, see, she's torn it and you can see the white. We have specialty paper that has a white core, and that's exactly what it's for. So that when you tear it, you can see the tear mark. In the olden days, all the paper used to look like that. Isn't that fun? And now it's a specialty paper. So there you go. And then I have here Heather. If Heather's still on here, Heather, your card's the very last card. Heather Brecken used these really cool wanted to say. I'm going to bring this up for you. It's on page 167, and hers featured the wanted to say dies. They are standalone dies, but as you can tell, they work perfectly with all your other favorite products. Oh, they're so cute. The stars are in there also. A little probably Tahitian Tide and either Orchid Oasis. Yeah, that's my guess. Orchid Oasis. Beautiful little card. And just a striking birthday card, right? I know, Elizabeth. Isn't it pretty? And so, and then she's used like a ton of Winkostella. Oh, there we go. Isn't that pretty? It looks like, the top of a birthday cake. So please don't forget, there are some really great die sets that don't coordinate with a stamp set. They're just standalone back here. Let's see. Of course, first of all, they'll have an N by them, a little pink N. There we go. And they will also tell you, see these dies in use on page whatever. The other ones say coordinate with something fancy stamp set, coordinates with whatever stamp set. But the ones that are standalone just say, see these dies in use on, okay? So that's how you can tell when they're standalone. And they all, like several of them are right back here, but this is in alphabetical order. So you can't just go by that. Like this one, Petal Patterns. That does not go with anyone. Ooh, Patchwork Pieces. I just got that. I don't want to go through all my things, but look at that. Isn't that fun? We'll be using that soon. And so anyway, there's just so many beautiful dies. So then this section that begins on page 155 shows you the die bundles that are new to this catalog. That's important because when you purchase the stamp set and the dies together, they're 10% off. Same with the new punch bundles, and that just means it is a punch instead of dies. Okay, so we have 3 of them. not including the online exclusives that will be added or have been added or whatnot. So, anyway, when you purchase something that's new and you bundle it with its coordinating punch or dies, then it's 10% off. Don't be like me. Don't occasionally I will just buy a stamp set or a set of dies thinking that, oh, well, I don't want the other one. Just don't lie to yourself, okay? You're going to want it. So just get the 10% off. Okay, I want to jump over here to thestampingzoo.com so I can remind you of just a couple of things that are lots of fun, are going to be lots of fun. Of course, I do sell all of the products that I use. Okay, this is a business for me. So if you would like to shop with me, I would be most thankful. And if you have an order that's under $150, if you would be so kind as to apply this host code that's currently, it starts with P7. I would really appreciate that. So over to the right-hand side, when you are inputting an online order, it says apply code. And this is the code that goes there. That helps me to bring free products to you during these lives. It helps me to bring crafts, um, craft classes, and the craft products that I use in our lives, and lets me have a nice array of products to use. These are all classes that I give on Thursday nights, and they're free. Okay, so we want to have lots of product for that, as well as it allows me to put the most value possible into my classes for the lowest price. So when you use that host code, you're really helping me bring more things to you. And of course, though, if you place an order that's over $150 or more, I don't want you to apply that code because when you have an order of $150, you start earning your own money back. So you have to apply it to the order at the time, but it starts with 10% and just goes up from there, I think to 16%. And sometimes a 50% off item for if your order is over $450. If it's over $450, we should talk because you need to get the best deal in the kit, which is, or the best deal in the catalog, which is the starter kit. Okay, so if we want to look at where the starter kit is, over here, there's a page that says join the zoo crew. That's my team. Okay. I can't help but smile when I think about my team because I love my stampers and I love being part of a team. Oh, and then while you're here, it says sign up for updates. If you want to know what's going on with the Stamping Zoo first, then you just sign up for the zoo news right here. And that is where I send you emails with all of the links to my classes, to my events. I do send freebie tutorials out. If I'm giving anything extra, it's usually over there on my in my newsletters. Okay, and I don't bombard you every day. So here you can read about me, what inspires me, why I'm a demonstrator, things like that. What you can expect when you sign up for the starter kit. And this month, the starter kit, and we only have a couple more days, which is why I'm mentioning it today and tomorrow. If you would like to purchase the starter kit, it is $155 worth of product, and you pay only $99 plus tax. You get free shipping, which is 11% right off the top. You get that for free. You get a free paper pumpkin and lots of other things, but a couple of them that of note are that you're on my team, and when you are on my team, you get all of the PDFs and online content that I produce for free. You get access to all of that for free. Okay. If you want to purchase actual physical kits with product, then those have a cost. But otherwise, you can watch everything, read everything, and listen to everything that I produce as content for free. Okay. You also can come to the monthly team meetings, and I have them live or via Zoom, whatever fits your schedule. And obviously, if you live in another part of the United States, you might not want to fly in every month for the meeting to Boise, Idaho. Okay, so we easily do that on Zoom. We do a little creating and we do a little business, right? So it's just a nice night. So if any of that sounds good to you, oh, and by the way, after you get your starter kit, everything you purchase, as long as you are an active demonstrator, everything you purchase is at least 20% off. And you can work up to 25% off really easily. And then from there, there's just all sorts of benefits. But all you have to do is you just click on, I want to join the zoo crew. Let's see where it takes us. It might say, like, you're already a member. Nope. You just have to start here. You put your email in and get started. You will place your order, and then you're on my team. So, of course, I would love to have you on my team. And everybody has a place on my team, okay? Regardless of anything, anything social, any place you live, any skill level. I don't care if you've never stamped before. In fact, that's kind of exciting. So anyway, just know that you are welcome to call me. My phone number is listed on that page. And you are also welcome to just sign up. Okay. Whatever you like. So we also have coffee and a card. That is a local event. It's at the coffee mill out at Harris Ranch. So if any of you are watching and you are in the Harris Ranch area or want to come out there, we're going to have a really cute class. This will be the first of hopefully several classes we're going to have there this summer. It will be a card and a 3D item. Cost is only $10. So I really invite you to come out and, have a drink, something tasty at the coffee mill and join me for the class. Okay. And bring a friend. And then right now, the rest of the classes are listed here, and you just scroll down. Okay, so I'm still running, or really, I just started last week, the Zany Zoo online class. If you have ordered that to this point, your kit should be going out. Uh, what's today? Oh, Thursday. Your kit's going to go out on Monday. Okay. And then Cheerful Daisies is still available. All right. I can't remember if that bundle is back in stock yet, but it will be coming back in stock because it's in the annual catalog. Okay. And here's just schedules for July and August. And finally, right down here, you can sign up for my in person stamp camps in July and August. I have one coming up July 15th. Okay. The cost for these is $20 or free, absolutely free, with a $25 purchase. So I always encourage people to just, even if they don't have any stamping supplies at their house, buy an all inclusive kit. And then your class is free. And the class is 4 cards using current registration or using current product registrations down here. Finally, shortly after the okay, just a minute. Let me get out of this. Stop sharing so I can just chat with you. So, shortly after the new online exclusives go live on July 6th, I will be posting an offering for a class with the truck. Okay. Trucking happiness or something like that. I don't know. Whatever it's called. It has a stamp set and a punch. I will be posting an offering for a class on the morning of the 6th. As soon as I have the information for that bundle, I will be posting the information. Please watch my email for that morning because here's the deal. The truck, I'm guessing, is going to like fly off the shelves. I don't know that for sure, but I know that we saw a presentation for it in Creativity Now, and the demonstrator knocked it out of the park. And that thing is so cute and so versatile. And you can do so many things with it that you are going to want to do this class. And I am going to make 4 interactive cards. So that means it's going to have wobblers. I'm going to use fun folds. I'm going to use all sorts of things. Okay, little trickery with the cards. So it will be 4 cards or 4 to 5 cards, let's say that. But it won't be just simple fold cards. Okay, so it'll be a little technique class with the truck. Okay. So if you would like to get the information for that, what you need to do is make sure you signed up for to receive the zoo news, right? When I showed you over on my website, the purple pop-up box, that's where you need to go back in there and sign up for the zoo news because I'm going to start. I know it's going to be the 4th of July, and then I'll probably start talking about it on the 5th of July. But I want you guys to be ready because I will probably place orders for those of you that want the bundle. I'll place the orders on the 6th if possible. I cannot pre order products, so I have to pay for or I have to have everybody paid for the class and then order. And I will also have an offering to just purchase the class. So if you are a demonstrator or have another demonstrator and you don't purchase the stamp set and bundle for me, you will still be able to take the class. Okay. And there will even be an option for no product, but just having online access to the class. Because again, these are going to be technique cards that are interactive. So I didn't want to limit them to just calling them fun fold because they'll all be fun fold in a way, but they might just have like again, like I was thinking about the wobblers. They're going to have some movable piece on each card. Okay? I know, Carla, the truck card. So please watch. Time is of the essence on that. Okay? All right, everyone. Thank you so much. This was fun tonight. Sometimes I love just celebrating my fellow demonstrators, and these guys did such a fantastic job. It was really fun, and it was so much fun to show them to you. So I appreciate all of you. I hope that to be back again with you off and on before next Thursday, but we'll see. But I think I can. I think my schedule's opened up a little bit for that. So you be watching. If you haven't liked this page or subscribed to my channel, if you're watching on YouTube, please do so. I'd love to have you be a subscriber or a follower. And thank you for all of you who do that already. Okay, I'm going to let you go now. Everybody have a good night and do some happy stamping this weekend.